But unhappiness as a style of life is a curse. Don't make it your style of life. I see many people have made it their style of life. They don't know any other style of life. Even if you say to them, they won't listen. They will go on saying that why they are unhappy, and they won't listen, that they are creating their unhappiness every moment. That is the meaning of the theory of karma. The theory of karma simply says that whatsoever is happening to you is your doing. Somewhere on an unconscious level you must be creating it, because nothing happens to you from the outside. Everything bubbles from the inside. If you are sad, your sadness you must be creating somewhere in your innermost being. From there it comes. You must be manufacturing it somewhere within your soul. Watch. If you are miserable, meditate on your misery, how you create it. You always ask, who is responsible for misery? Nobody is responsible except you. The mind goes on saying to you that if you are a husband, your wife is creating your misery. If you are a wife, your husband is creating your misery. If you are poor, the rich are creating your misery. If you are rich, the poor are creating your misery. It always goes on throwing responsibility on somebody else. This has to be a very fundamental understanding that except you, nobody is responsible. Once you understand it, things start changing. If you are creating your misery and you love it, then go on creating, then don't create a problem out of it. It is nobody's business to interfere with you. If you want to be sad, you love to be sad, be perfectly sad. But if you don't want to be sad, then there is no need. Don't create. Watch how you create your misery. What is the pattern? How you have managed it inside. People are continuously creating their moods. You go on throwing the responsibility on others, then you will never change. Then you will remain miserable. Because what can you do if others are creating what you can do? Unless others change, there is nothing in your hands. By throwing responsibility on others, you become a slave. Take the responsibility in your own hands. A sannyasin, few days before, asked me, her husband has been always creating problems for her. And when she told her story, it will look apparently, of course, the husband is responsible. She has 8 children from the husband. And then the husband has 3 more children from another woman. And 1 child from his secretary. And he has been continuously fooling around with any woman that comes across. Of course, anybody will sympathize with this poor woman. She has suffered a lot. And the game continues. The husband is not earning much. The woman, the wife, earns. And she has to pay for these children which he has brought into the world from other women also. Of course, she is in a great misery. But who is responsible? I told her, if you are really in misery, why? You should continue to be with this man. Drop out. You should have dropped out long before. There is no need to continue. And she understood, which is a rare thing. Very late, very delayed, but still not too late. Still her life is there. Now, if she insists that she would like to remain with this man, then she is insisting for his own misery, for her own misery. Then she is enjoying the misery trip. Then she is enjoying condemning the husband. Then she is enjoying attracting sympathy from everybody else. And of course, with whomsoever she will come in contact, she will sympathize with the poor woman. Never ask for sympathy. Ask for understanding, but never ask for sympathy. Otherwise, sympathy can be such a good payoff that you would like to remain miserable. Then you have some investment in your misery. If you are no more miserable, people won't sympathize with you. Have you watched? Nobody sympathizes with a happy man. Something absolutely absurd. People should sympathize with the happy man, but nobody sympathizes. In fact, people feel antagonistic to a happy man. In fact, to be happy is very dangerous. To be happy and express your happiness, you are putting yourself in a very great danger, because everybody will be your enemy. Because everybody will feel, how come I am unhappy and you have become happy? Impossible. This cannot be allowed. This is too much. In a society which is unhappy and consists of miserable people, a happy person is a stranger. That's why we poisoned Socrates, we killed Jesus, we crucified Mansur. We have never been at ease with happy people. Somehow, they hurt our egos very much. People crucified Jesus when he was alive. They killed him. He was very young, only 33. He had not seen yet the whole life. He was just beginning his life. Just a bud was opening, and people killed him because he was too much to tolerate. So happy, everybody was hurt. They killed this man, and then they started worshipping him. And just see, now they have been worshipping him for 2000 years, crucified. But with a crucified Jesus, you can sympathize. With a happy Jesus, you feel antagonistic.